Welcome back, Cloud Cadets. In this video, we're going to look into branch policies, which we mentioned a few videos ago, and how it's an extra security measure. Because we want to trust everyone, but it's better to live with the concept of least privileges and one of my favorite mottos: trust but verify. So if we go to branches here, anyone can commit to dev, right? I can go into the project here. I don't even have to change the branch. I can be working here in the dev branch, and then I can just push the commits ahead. Let's just do one here just to be annoying to anyone who I'm working with, which is just my other personalities. I guess that joke is getting old. Let's just rename this to product catalog. And then let's go to the git changes, and I'll just say rename header, whatever. I just call it that, and I'll commit all, and then I'll push. And now, if I refresh, we see just now we got a new change. So you saw that there was nothing preventing us. We don't want to do a pull request. There was nothing preventing us from pushing to the dev branch, and we don't want that. We don't want that for the dev branch, and we don't want it for the main branch. But the branch policies will differ a bit. So let's see how we can prevent that. Because somebody might have made a change and they just pushed it, and they might not have verified that it works. And then someone else gets the latest changes, and then they realize the program is no longer working. There are some errors, or they were working on some other files that they both started out from. They saw some changes. You were supposed to work on the cart page, he was supposed to work on the home page, and then they had some shared file that was there in the dev branch, and then it disappeared. Let's do this visually so I don't bore you with text. Let's say you both had the nav menu, even though one worked on cart, one worked on profile. But then the other one modified nav menu or even removed it. And then you push, and then it's gone. Now we have a merge conflicts. Because in your version, you still have the nav menu. In their version, they either modified it or removed it. So if we go back here, when we come to our repo, we go to branches, and we see our two branches here. If we go here to the right, we see these more options. So we're now going to go in for the dev, click here. We see the different options we have, but we can even lock. But here, it's this one we were interested in, branch policies. And here we can set a few things. The one of notice first is require a minimum number of reviewers. Let's set on. By default, you might, for your team, have 2. And you would leave it like this. But since I'm alone now, I'm going to set it to 1, because there's always going to be 1. And I'm going to check this one so I can approve my own changes. But when you work with a team, you will not want that. You don't want somebody to approve their own changes. And you want perhaps a minimum of 2. It depends on the size of your team. Then another switch of interest is this one. Checked for linked work items. If I check this one, there are 2 options. There's required and optional. And this could be useful, especially when you're working on larger teams. You want to be able to track what everyone's working on. So this could be useful to have. I'm going to put it to optional, but in a real team, I would put it to required. But since I'm a one-man team, I'll keep it like that. And for now, that's what we'll be focusing on. Eventually, we will run into pipelines. We'll look into more things like build validation. So this will be a pipeline that will run when somebody commits, tries to create a merge. And we saw that earlier in the pull request when it said no merge conflict. Before it, we will also check if it can build the entire project first and if it passes or not. We can even add tests. We can do a lot of things, but let's leave it for now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So we're done here. This UI is terrible, so let's go to Cloud Cadets. Let's go to Repos. branches. And we see now we have an icon on. The branch has policies. So now let's try this. Let's do something. Let's make a change. Let's add a. Let's first create a new branch just so we can have that in place. First, I'll new branch from dev, and I'll call it login feature. Let's say that, or even sign up feature. Checkout branch. But then I'm going to move back to the dev. I'm going to make a change. Let's just say my item, something boring. And then we'll go to git changes, add some text, commit all. And now I'm going to try to push this to the dev in the remote. Push. What happens? Does something happen? Go refresh. Nothing happens. See? It wasn't updated. And Visual Studio is apparently not like other environments. Let's see if we can do this with a terminal instead. So we see feedback. Did we get any feedback here? No, here we see it. Failed to push to the remote repository. See the output window for more details. So you see, we prevented this. Now let's go to the next branch. Let's move to sign up feature. And here I'm gonna add a new page. Don't we have page here? Right, I guess you guys always gotta write the whole thing. Sign up. Just call sign up. And then let's copy some things here. Go like this. I'll have the routed sign up. Let's sign up. And I'll do the same here. Sign up. And then later here we will have sign up form coming soon. And I think that's it. I mean, we could add it to the nav menu, just we have it. And then we can go sign up and sign up. Now let's see that it works. See. Go here directly. There we have it. Bam. Good. Always verify that it works before sending it up the line. I'll come here. We can move that old one. Add sign up page and link navigation. And then commit all. And then I'm going to push this to the remote. Then we come back here. We'll refresh. And then we have that one. And now we can create a pull request. Add sign up page and link navigation. Because 2 commits, I guess. I didn't get the name. Or, yeah, whatever. And then we don't want to commit it to main, we want to commit it to the dev. Not sure why that's being set as the default. I guess we can look into that. And here we need to add reviewers. We don't have any task, but we should perhaps have created one. We don't even have that. We don't even have the use story. This should be part of the main team. We can actually go to Cloud Cadets team. Here. We actually have, but we don't have that. We'll divvy it up. We'll just remove the form here. Register page. And I'll assign myself. Put it to active. And then I'll come here to register. And then let's do a refresh, I guess. There, register page. Add myself again. Sign up feature branch into dev. Let's assume I did more than just that minimal thing, but let's keep it like that. Great. So you see here, here we could have had more checks that build validation pipeline that we will do later. But let's see here. We need at least one reviewer to approve. So you see, there's not that complete anymore. See, we can set autocomplete that once it's approved, it will autocomplete. For example, if you had many reviewers required to, once this first one approves, then he goes away, second guy comes, approves, then it can autocomplete. But we could try that just for fun. Let's put autocomplete, and we want to delete the sign-up feature after merging. So autocomplete. All right. And here we even have that work items must be linked. We can make optional here as well. And you see, nothing happens. But now came that second reviewer, and he sees autocomplete. This will complete when all requirements are met. He approves. Bam! It is merging pull request. We even saw that complete shortly, then it moved to close. And it's done. And then we go back to pull request. I'm not sure I put to remove the branch once it was done. Yeah, I did. Okay, nice. And now that's done. So you see, nobody can commit directly into the dev branch. They have to go through a feature branch. So that's one way of protecting the dev branch. And I think it's useful to have, especially when working on larger teams, and to protect yourselves. Until next time, take care.